Welcome back to Bust the Crust, the show where we don't have a funny intro today because Blake is not with us.
Yeah, he's at home. We're at a race weekend this weekend. We're out in Frisco, Colorado at a junior national qualifier. I think that's the race, right?
It's also our national qualifier.
Yeah, it's for our nationals too. My name is Cal. This is Blake. This is Rowan. And yeah, we're excited about this on the road episode.
It'll probably be the only one too because we're
regular Blake.
We're all doing our own things with break coming up and all. So
yeah, we're pretty excited because there's snow here. There's a lot more snow than there is in Grand Junction, at least.
Well, we just don't have any snow.
Yeah,
in Grand Junction.
yeah, there's nothing. There's about, I don't know, like 6 inches of real snow, and they have a nice snow-made loop that we're racing on. And yeah, it's been good.
Yeah.
How do you guys feel about the conditions at the race?
It was really fast.
Yeah.
Isn't it man-made snow with a little bit of like real snow on top?
Yep.
So that's pretty good.
Yep. So we had, and it's a short course, so it's a 2-kilometer loop, and we've just been doing laps. So today we did 2 laps for the skate race, and on Sunday we are going to do, well, the guys are going to do 4 laps of classic. The girls are going to do another 2. Yeah. So, yeah. It's nice to have snow. So this is not actually Blake, obviously. This is our team captain, Emma Malmquist.
Hello.
Yeah.
So we're going to interview her.
Yeah, we've got some questions. Yeah. Yeah. So, who are you? Like, tell us about yourself and like
Where you're from.
Yeah, like where are you from?
Cool. Well, I'm Emma Malmquist. I'm from Central Oregon, Bend. So I grew up skiing at Mount Bachelor. Pretty awesome place. We all actually got to go there last year for nationals, so it was fun showing everyone around.
Yeah.
What did you guys think of the course?
It was good.
It's cool.
It was really fun, actually. There was a lot of like good hills.
I've never seen snow like that in my life. There's some big hills.
Yeah, he couldn't help himself. He was trying to do jumps and hurt himself. And
I fell into
broke
a
some
tree
stuff.
You broke a lot of stuff.
We have a really good video. Oh, do you saw that GoPro video of you?
Yeah.
We should add that in. Or
yeah, maybe we'll play
maybe
that.
At the end
This
or
might
something.
be playing now.
Or now.
Okay.
How long have you been skiing?
I've been skiing about 7 years now. I did a few times when I was young with my dad, and then I didn't start racing until my freshman year of high school, just for the high school. And then my sophomore year, I started with club. And
What club?
Mount Bachelor Sports Education Foundation.
Oh,
MBSCF.
Okay.
Yep. Yeah, so it was fun growing up skiing with them. And then I actually went off to California for a year to play soccer in college. Hated it, missed the snow. So back here skiing.
Awesome. And you've been captain for?
This is my second year.
Okay. And you're a senior.
I am a senior.
So you graduate
In May.
And
one
you're
more semester.
studying?
Exercise science.
Nice.
I get to play in the lab with athletes. That doesn't sound good, but
That's okay.
So here's a really important question. If you had a useless superpower, what would it be?
well. Useless. Probably being invisible.
Nice.
I don't know why.
Do you like
that's it.
to classic ski or skate ski more?
Skate ski.
Yeah.
All the
You
way.
hate classic.
I hate classic with a passion.
I didn't know that.
Yeah.
Or maybe I did. I just wasn't paying attention or something.
Yeah,
But
that's
my favorite.
Rowan and I
No.
like the classic.
It's getting better. I usually have not had great races in the past, so I'm not as good at it, so therefore I don't like it as much. But like a perfect extra blue day, it's hard to beat. I'll concede that.
All right. Yeah.
So then what's your favorite type of wax? Do you like Swix or Toco?
Or,
Or actually just gear in
isn't
general?
there like Star Wax or
there's
Star
a lot.
Wax? Fast
Star-
Wax?
Holmenkollen?
Do you have a specific?
Holmenkollen?
Colon?
I don't know what that is.
Really?
I've never heard of that.
HWK wax? There's lots of wax.
That's a place. I went there.
Really?
Yeah. They have a big ski jump.
Learning new things every day.
Yeah. Probably Swix. I just grew up learning Swix.
It's a good all-around wax.
It is. It's pretty easy to learn, and they have those nice little wax temperature thingies, so it tells you exactly what you need to put on in the lodge.
Oh yeah, they have the
Dials.
thermometer. Yeah, that's what it's called.
And it tells you exactly what wax to put on.
But instead of degrees, it does wax color. If you had to use a superpower, what would it be?
To be heard? Didn't you just ask me this one? Didn't I just answer that?
Okay, so what? Well, you kind of already answered this. What do you want to be when you grow up?
No, she didn't.
Yeah, she talked about her major.
That's different.
That's along the same lines. Unless you want to just go do something completely different, which would make a lot of sense.
Yeah. Well, with an exercise science major, there's only a few things you can do without getting a degree after your bachelor's degree. So probably go back to school. I'm thinking maybe Sweden or somewhere with lots of skiers. So I'd like to do research, exercise physiology research, being with athletes and testing them and out either in the lab or on the field. And so pretty excited, but not really sure exactly what will come of that. But for now, coaching and river guiding is not the worst thing in
you're
the
a river
world.
guide.
Yeah.
What would be your dream job then?
Oh, working with the national team.
Just working with the national team?
Yeah, that would be fun. Get to travel and all year and go to the fun places, but
Not have to
you're
worry about
not
racing.
which is also really fun. But
So you want to stay in skiing then, but just kind of move over to that side of the sport?
yeah, move on to the
Across the pond.
Yeah. As they say in
England?
Yeah, I think they say that.
I think
there.
that's where they say it.
Across. Nope, I'm not gonna do an accent. No accents.
Please don't.
What are you looking forward to in this season of skiing?
Being here, I was traveling a lot last year. I was gone for most of it.
Oh yeah,
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
Kazakstan.
I totally should have talked about that. Yeah, you went to what's it? WUG.
Yeah, the World University Games.
That's pretty cool.
Yeah, so it was cool. It was in Kazakhstan, so I was there for 3 weeks, which was a really amazing experience. Just getting to, I don't know, the opening ceremonies is probably the most memorable part because you're walking in with your country, all these other athletes, and you're
Is it
just
like the Olympics.
I mean, very small scale. Yeah, exactly. I mean, this whole stadium of
cool.
tens of thousands of people, and especially over there, they were very fond of Americans, and they'd sign up for autographs, and they'd hand you their baby, and you're like, oh my god, where do I have a baby? And so, but it was really cool because you walk in, and they're all wanting high fives, and they just want to touch you, and you're like, oh, and you're waving the flag, oh, this is so awesome. But most of the year you're like, stupid America. But that time you're like, I love this country.
That's pretty cool.
Walking in, it's fun. So that was awesome, but I missed hanging out with the team and being around a lot and getting to travel and all these cool places in Colorado that are just amazing trails and fun races, and you miss them. So
Yeah.
I'm most excited for that.
Are you shooting for WUG again this year? Because you can still go, right? Even though it's next year when you're graduated.
Yes, so I'm hoping so. It's in Krasnoyarsk, Russia next time.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and.
You're gonna go too.
Didn't they
trying.
have a gulag there?
I think they do.
I think that was the history of the town. Yeah, I think we did some research on it.
Yeah.
It looks really cool.
It's middle of Russia and then down in the south, right?
There's slogans.
Kind of towards Siberia.
I think
It's in Siberia. Siberia's a large region.
Oh.
But it's in the south of it,
Yeah.
I think.
All right.
Yeah. But it's real
cold,
winter
yeah.
is their motto, because I've been looking at the weather even, and it's the middle of the day there, and it's 5 degrees and snowing, and you're
I
like,
think it's kind of like Fairbanks.
probably.
Because,
I don't know if I want to go there.
yeah, I looked at some of the temperature,
It's too cold.
normal temperatures, and they're really cold.
Yeah, it gets chilly over there. But they've done a lot of kind of press releases already of all the buildings they've made, and obviously, years in advance all of this is decided, so they actually have quite a bit of progress already and recent updates and stuff, so it's interesting to look into it. You get excited for it.
That's cool. And how do you qualify for that?
So only USCSA goes. I think Wyoming started with, I don't know exactly, but I know Wyoming was the only team that went for the longest time.
Mm-hmm.
And then last year is the first time they opened it to other people. So the winning team, which is usually Wyoming, they get the first, they're 3 athletes. So
They win
at nationals.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so
Okay.
if they qualify, or at nationals they finish 1 to 4, then they take those, and then spots 3, 5, 6 from any school get to go. And then, which usually more Wyoming stuffed in there because they kind of dominate that. But
Yeah, they're fast.
after that, they take 2 application spots. So they take into
8 total?
account school 8 total.
And is that
Male
8 girls
female.
and 8 boys?
Yeah,
Okay.
so 16 total.
And you applied to go last
I
time, right?
applied. I was like kind of on the cusp of enough people didn't want to. I could get bumped up, but it was just easier to apply, and
Okay.
so I didn't automatically qualify last time. So that's the goal this time.
Yeah, that's cool. I know, Rowan, you were talking about doing that.
Yeah, I want to. I think it'd be cool.
So it's a
I
lot
did
like the Arctic
Winter
Games.
Games. Arctic Winter Games, which is kind of similar. It's even a smaller scale, though.
Are you excited to race tomorrow?
Yeah, tomorrow will be interesting.
Even though it's
Today was
classic?
fun. Yeah, even though it's classic. It'll be my first time classic seeing since like nationals.
Tomorrow, so the course is really narrow, and tomorrow is a mass start.
Which means
Which
we
is,
all go at once.
Yeah.
Our field is like 65 people.
That's not the worst it could be.
65
it
young
could-
boys.
We had 50,
But
45 today.
are we mixed in with all the juniors?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're mixed in with a bunch of high schoolers that are trying to go to junior nationals, so
Then we're at more like 80 with them,
yeah,
I think.
And
probably more than that.
we're
Even.
all seated at the back, except for Rowan.
Hey.
They're up. But
Oh yeah, I remember last year at this race, I lined up like second to the last row.
Oof.
yeah, rough.
I had a good race though.
Well, I started last today, so I don't think I'll be up there anymore.
How did you finish?
Middle, 30th.
Oh, that's pretty good.
Yeah, so not bad.
You got
I think I was 3rd in conference, but
Really?
we don't have official results, so I don't know.
yeah. I haven't looked at our conference results yet. We don't have them. So
Yeah. Well, soon.
Yep. Yeah, I think I would imagine we'll qualify
Yeah.
in this race. I
This
wasn't
one's different,
it's
though.
not that far back from anybody.
No.
It was a tight. 3 of our guys finished within like 30 seconds.
Ooh.
Because Rowan finished 45th, Andrew finished 49th, and I was 50th. And we were all, within.
And wasn't Jake not that far behind either? He was like
Jake was
50 something.
Jake was 63rd.
Oh, really?
was
Oh, I
a
thought he
little
was something like in the 50s.
But we saw the top 3 in a really consistent, considering it was the first race and Andrew's first day on snow. We had a pretty consistent
Oh, yeah.
showing at a pretty competitive race. And I know I wasn't racing all out.
Yeah.
I kind of wanted to.
I wanted to save a little for tomorrow. Yeah.
And it's never fun to kill yourself on the first race
No.
of the season. 'Cause,
You're out there and you're like, oh, all the summer training I should have done.
Mm-hmm.
I was lazing around on a boat instead.
lazy.
Lazy. That's me.
All right, we have one final question.
Yes.
If you had a useless superpower, what would it be?
Dogs.
Dogs? Oh, they'd
That's
all
not-
love you.
oh,
all love
okay,
me.
that's right. A
Obviously.
superpower isn't dogs. There's not just like Dog Man, where he's just like
Dogs
dogs.
have superpowers.
There's Underdog,
Oh, yeah.
the superhero dog. We actually do have one other question.
Okay.
Who put you in charge?
Ask
I don't
that all
remember
the
voting
time.
on this.
No.
I don't know how I stumbled into this.
Just like fell into it.
I did. I just kind of stumbled upon it. And it's kind of been. Because Megan left and.
Was Megan a captain?
Yeah.
Oh, I didn't know.
I had no idea who was captain.
I don't know what was going on when I
I didn't either.
when I started
Yeah.
skiing.
Was Mira?
Yeah.
Wow.
I knew Mira was captain.
Yeah.
I just assumed you've been like the eternal captain for some reason, which is
Nope.
funny because it's only your second year here.
It's my 3rd.
I mean, your 3rd. But
Yeah.
it's your second year being a captain.
Yeah. Yeah,
Nice.
I don't really know how it happened, but yeah, it's a lot of work. It's worth it.
Cool.
Yeah.
All right, well, we're about done. This is probably our last full episode for 2017 because we're all going home.
Yeah.
And I think we looked and we think that our next full one is going to be January 15th. And we might release some stuff over break, but don't really know what that would be or how we would do that.
Yeah.
Or if we want to. All right.
Yeah, so we'll
Yeah, make sure to watch our other episodes and yeah, thank you.
see you next time.
This episode is over!